At 60, you don't need to fight the water to swim fast. The water will always lift you if you know how to relax and let it guide you. Welcome back, everyone. Today, I want to share something many older adults in the US have asked me. How can I swim gently but still stay fast, steady, and comfortable? And the answer always surprises them, because the secret isn't in using more strength. The secret is in how we breathe, how we relax our bodies, and how we let the water become our partner. In this video, I'll walk you through each technique, simple, practical, and easy to apply, especially for anyone over 60 who wants to rediscover that feeling of freedom in the water. But before we start, leave a comment with the number 1 if you still believe that to swim fast, you need a lot of power. When we talk about swimming gently yet quickly, we have to begin with the most important element, the breath. It's no coincidence that swimming coaches in the US often say, breath is rhythm, rhythm is speed. Your breath creates your rhythm, and your rhythm creates your speed. So once you're past 60, instead of pulling harder or kicking harder, return to the most fundamental thing, breathing correctly. And this is where the two-way breathing technique will change everything you've ever thought about swimming. Imagine your breath as a circular flow with no break in it. Every time you turn your head, you take a quick inhale through your mouth, short and full. And when your face goes back into the water, you exhale continuously like a small stream. Don't hold your breath. Don't let it build up in your chest. In swimming, holding your breath is holding tension. Many aging physiology studies in the US show that steady exhalation underwater helps stabilize heart rate even better than brisk walking. When you breathe evenly, your body sends safety signals to your brain, easing chest tightness and reducing the fear of running out of air, something many people over 60 commonly experience. When you find yourself moving through the water without feeling tired, you'll understand that your breath is the conductor of your whole body. But breathing is only the beginning. To swim fast without struggling, your body must be in the right position in the water. Your body position is where 90% of your speed truly comes from. Picture something simple. Your body as an arrow. An arrow is fast only when it stays straight. When your head lifts too high, your hips sink. And when your hips sink, drag multiplies. And that's when we feel exhausted. So the first thing you need to do is keep your head low, eyes angled gently toward the bottom of the pool. When you do that, the water naturally lifts your hips. You don't need to tense up or force anything. Your body floats because it's aligned the way it's meant to be. Next come the shoulders. At 60, shoulders are the easiest part to overload while swimming. But you'll be amazed to learn that simply relaxing your shoulders, letting them settle softly into the water as you extend your arm forward, makes the tension disappear instantly. Water is soft, and it responds best to a soft body. When you soften, the water lifts you more than you expect. Once the body is aligned, floating, and relaxed, only then do we talk about arm movement, the movement that generates speed without generating fatigue. Slow, long, just deep enough arm strokes. The secret of front quadrant swimming. There's a technique many older swimmers in the US use with great success, called front quadrant swimming. It sounds technical, but it's very easy to understand. You only need to remember one thing. Your lead arm stays in front of your body longer. That means don't pull back too quickly. Don't rush. Don't try to scoop the water harder. When you keep your arm forward for just a moment longer, your body gains a longer glide. Drag drops, and your body travels farther with every stroke. And the best part is, your shoulders take about 50% less load. This is incredibly important for swimmers over 60, when the shoulder joints aren't as flexible as they used to be. Imagine you're tracing a long, smooth line through the water, light, rounded, rhythmic. Don't stab deep, but don't skim the surface either. Just deep enough to feel the water pushing back against your palm. When you feel that pressure, you're doing it right. And this is one of the most important points in the video, so if you're still watching at this moment, type OK in the comments so I know you're truly following and applying this. But even with long glides from your arms, if your legs work the wrong way, your body will burn far too much energy. So we need to talk about the legs. Light kicking, the place where 60% of your energy should be saved. Research from the American Swimming Association shows that older swimmers often kick too aggressively, even though the legs consume the most energy in freestyle. What you actually need is a small, steady, moderate kick, like tapping a tambourine underwater. Don't try to kick hard. Don't raise your legs high. Your legs only need to stabilize your body and keep you balanced. When you kick lightly, your heart doesn't work as hard. Your breathing becomes more rhythmic, and your entire body begins to glide instead of wrestling with the water. And now, once you have the breath, the body position, the arms, and the legs, the most important thing that remains is the rhythm. The swimming rhythm. Slow, long, efficient. In swimming, this is called stroke efficiency, how effective each stroke is. A younger swimmer may swim fast by taking more strokes, but someone over 60 doesn't need that. You only need fewer strokes, with each one carrying your body farther. The ideal rhythm isn't a fast rhythm, it's a steady one, like a familiar song you hear at sunset. Hands entering the water gently, long pulls, relaxation, light kicks, continuous exhalation. Then letting your body glide as if the water already knows where you want to go. Once you find your rhythm, speed arrives on its own. You don't have to chase it. When you learn to relax in the water, you don't just swim faster. You become younger, one stroke at a time, right there in the calmness of the pool. At 60, you don't need to strive to become stronger. You only need to learn how to become lighter. Lighter in your breath, lighter in your posture, lighter in your movement, and lighter in your thoughts. When you release tension, the water does the rest. The techniques we talked about today, two-way breathing, proper body alignment, long front arm gliding, light kicking, and efficient rhythm, are all things anyone can practice. They don't require strength, only awareness and connection with your body. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe so I can continue supporting you and share more gentle, safe swimming techniques made especially for the golden years of life. See you in the next video.